Oh, hey there. My name's Isiah, and today I'm here to talk to you about competitive anxiety and its impact on an athlete's performance. So basically, competitive anxiety in sport is defined as an immediate emotional state characterized by feelings of apprehension and tension associated to the body's reaction in competitive situations. State anxiety is another type of anxiety. It's divided into cognitive and somatic components. Cognitive anxiety refers to negative expectations and cognitive concerns about performance. The consequences of failure, negative self-evaluation, evaluation of one's ability relative to others, and the ability to concentrate and disrupted attention.
Somatic anxiety refers to one's perception of the affective physiological elements of anxiety, generated from an increase of autonomic arousal and unpleasant feelings such as nervousness, tension, and upset. A multi-dimensional approach has emerged through the development of competitive state anxiety inventory, which competitive anxiety measures cognitive anxiety, somatic anxiety, and self-confidence. Many researchers on this theory have contrasted one another. A researcher believes that that competitive state anxiety inventory only measures intensity of anxiety symptoms and that it should assess the direction of anxiety responses, whether debilitative or facilitative.
Studies conducted shows and supports the statement. Studies have proved that many athletes interpret their anxiety symptoms as facilitative to performance. Any change in the perceived symptoms of anxiety preceding a competitive event operationally defined as temporal patterns may have a significant impact on performance. A study showed that somatic anxiety measured from 24 hours to 1 hour before competition increases significantly. The purpose of this present study was to extend the research that has examined the relationship between competitive state anxiety, self-confidence, and athletics performance to identifying levels for intensity and direction of anxiety and self-confidence among athletes prior to different matches. The study represents an examination of Jones's directionality hypothesis within the context of the multidimensional anxiety theory.
From here on out, we're going to talk about the theoretical, practical, and empirical information that has to do with the study. Basically, the participants included a professional basketball player and a volleyball player prior to the 11 different matches, and through a total of 132 questionnaires overall. The measurements were based on competition in their 2003 season. Athletes completed questionnaires for each one of their competition games. Basketball players were the only ones that filled out the questionnaires prior to 6 different National League matches.
The following measures were used in the study. Intensity of anxiety, CSAI, was used to estimate participants' cognitive and somatic anxiety as well as self-confidence. Cronbach's alpha coefficient of internal consistency for reliability averaged over the 11 measures were 90% for cognitive, 92% for somatic anxiety and self-confidence. Direction of anxiety, Cronbach's alpha coefficient for internal reliability averaged over the 11 measures were 87% for both the cognitive and somatic anxiety. Subjective performance evaluation, coaches were responsible to evaluate their players' performance on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
After the study, this resulted in the following: high self-confidence and low anxiety intensity. Also, the directional subscales had over positive mean scores, and somatic anxiety was rated more facilitative to performance than the cognitive anxiety. Here's the following table. On the other hand, cognitive anxiety intensity and self-confidence intensity, cognitive anxiety intensity and direction, somatic anxiety intensity and self-confidence intensity, somatic anxiety intensity and cognitive intensity, somatic anxiety intensity and direction were negative. This can be seen in the following table. This table also represents the self-confidence intensity having a significant positive correlation with the directional subscales, whereas the cognitive anxiety direction had a significant positive correlation with the somatic anxiety direction. Therefore, athletic performance had a positive significant correlation with the intensity of cognitive anxiety.
The results indicated that generally the intensity and direction of somatic and cognitive anxiety and self-confidence of the players were not related to the athletic performance. However, the intensity of cognitive anxiety was positively and moderately related to the athletic performance. Somatic anxiety increases significantly in athletes from 24 hours to 1 hour prior to the competition.
The results of the study extended the understanding of athletes' anxiety and self-confidence. The relationship between the intensity and direction scoring within each of the CSAI subscales revealed a negative significant correlation between the intensity and the direction of the cognitive and somatic anxiety. Furthermore, as we had expected, self-confidence of the players was positively related to the directional perception of somatic and cognitive anxiety.
The relationships between pre-competition anxiety and self-confidence with athletic performance were weak, with only a positive correlation between the intensity of cognitive anxiety and performance.